Hello and welcome to another exciting and informative session with Okoli Emmanuel. That's my name, and the title, as you can see on the screen, is the 5 inner wealth drivers that determine your financial futures. I'd like you to share this link, share this video to all of your friends who are currently working as business people, business owners, or employees in the private sector or with any organized, private sector or with the government, just working or having a business, or even retirees. Yeah, they can join and benefit from what we shall be sharing right now. Okay, the 5 wealth drivers that determines, financial future. What are they? What are they? So, retirement planning, wealth creation, and wealth protection. So, every one of you watching me right now, definitely you're going to retire. At some point in your life, you will stop active work. Retire from active work. Not to say that you're not going to work anymore, or you're not going to be earning money anymore, but you're not going to be actively involved. That time is not far. That time when you'll be traveling around, the world, talking to your grandchildren or your children, getting involved in ministry, in NGO services, in community service, mentoring younger people. That time is very close, all right? But then, what will your life look like at that time? And that is why there are many people who do not even think about these things. They are not ready for the financial future that they hope for. And this webinar is designed to, address that very concern. Okay, are we ready? Good. Now, the first thing I want you to know that many retirees, or many people who are working right now, they will retire comfortably, while others will struggle even when they earn similar income, and some who will retire and struggle. That is the crux of this message, of this, webinar. Now, most financial problems, don't begin with your bank account. As a matter of fact, one thing I've discovered after speaking with many people who are working, or who are business owners, or who are retirees, or are pensioners across Nigeria, is that most financial problems do not start in the bank account, they start in the mind. Most financial problems don't start in the bank account, they start in the mind. Before a person becomes wealthy or financially secure or retires comfortably, certain things must first happen to them inside. Okay, there's some internal conditions that must be put right, okay, before any of these things I've mentioned becomes a reality. Today, I want to show you the 5 invincible. I call them invincible because they are internal. So these 5 invincible forces that determines your financial future. The first one I want to talk about is what you're thinking. There are 5 of them. As a matter of fact, number 4 and number 5 is going to blow your mind. There are 5 of them. Stay with me. Number 4 and number 5 is going to blow your mind, because many people, maybe including you, many people are doing these things or not doing these things consciously, and they don't even know it. Okay, so if you can master these 5, you will position yourself for financial freedom and a dignified future of finance, of retirement. Okay, number 1 is your thinking. Your thinking determines your financial destiny. How you think today absolutely is going to determine your financial destiny. And I want you to answer this question from the depth of your heart. What do you truly believe about money? Whether you're working for somebody or you're a business owner, what do you believe about money? Many Nigerians, they believe that wealth, or to be wealthy, is only for politicians. Now, you don't have to say this out loud, but internally, subconsciously, there's a belief system that some people have. You have to be a politician. Some people believe that retirement means suffering. In fact, when we say retire or retirement, people have come to associate that word with a time for suffering. And it's a mindset, unconscious, subconsciously, right? They believe, after I finish working, it is now time to suffer because I'm retired. It's a mindset. It's a subconscious mindset. There are many who also believe that insurance is a scam. You have heard that before. Maybe even you. Maybe you've never said it to anybody before, but you believe that insurance is a scam. It's a mindset that you have with you right there. Some people believe that nobody can actually save money consistently. In fact, some people say things like, now person we don't chop, then they save money. Have you heard that kind of statement before? If you have, type yes. If you have had any of this kind of statement before, just type yes, I have, on the comment section. By the way, if you are watching, please let me know your name. There are people who also believe that inflation will destroy everything I save. Why will I even save? No need to save, because if I save money, inflation will eat it away. It's a mindset. That's why they are where they are. How about because they believe that, they may not say it, some of them say it, but most people just believe it, and it forms a mental roadblock that stops them from becoming wealthy or creating the wealthy future that they desire. Now, because of these beliefs, they will never build wealth. Okay, let me give you an example. I have met several civil servants who have retired, and they earn like salaries for about 35 years stretch. Two categories, for instance. I have also met retirees too who have retired, haven't worked for 35 years. Now, one set of these people retired with assets, rental income, annuity income, and some insurance-backed savings. One category of retirees or people, they retire with almost nothing, and maybe a kind of program withdrawal pension arrangement. The difference wasn't the income while they were working. The difference was their thinking, how they were thinking while they invested 35 years or so working, either for a private organized company sector or the government. Their thinking made all the difference. So on this video, if you're watching me right now, I want to ask you another question. Do you believe it is possible to retire with 100 million naira in assets if you start planning today? Like today, if you start planning today, do you believe it is possible to retire with 100 million naira assets? Is it possible? If it is possible, type yes, I believe. I want to see your comments on the comment section. Just type, if you believe this is possible, type yes, I believe. Okay, I want to see your answer. I'll just wait a little bit. Let me see your answers. Well, while you are typing, there are people also talking about insurance. People who think that only today's expenses matters. There are people who also think that only today's expenses matter. Such people will never appreciate any kind of savings or insurance-backed savings. They don't appreciate, because they believe that, why should I save? God is protecting me. Why should I have insurance? I'm covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. Nothing will happen to me. Or God is our protector. No. That is another reason why they don't have any insurance-backed savings. Do you understand? A person who thinks about tomorrow understands that it is not even enough to make wealth. I need to protect the wealth I have already started creating. That's where insurance comes in. But many people don't look at it that way. You are just, if it's not about getting the bag. How about protecting the bag you've gotten already, no matter how small, right? So a person who thinks about tomorrow understands that wealth must also be protected besides created, or in addition to created. And that is where insurance comes in. Insurance back. These are the way they think. Remember, I'm talking about number one. You're thinking. Insurance, that's scam. People say all kind of stuff. Insurance is not for people preparing to die. Insurance is actually for people preparing to live well, regardless of what happens. Number two, drivers. Remember, this is the inner drivers that determines your wealth, and your financial debt. Number two is what? Your desires, as the case may be. Your desires shape your financial results. That is the truth. Even the Bible says God gives us according to our desires. So our desires eventually becomes our reality. What do you desire? My question for you. Many people desire consumption. A few people desire financial freedom. Do you actually desire financial freedom? A big question. Is something you desire? Have you ever desired something like a craving for something? Let's say you want to eat shawarma, you want to eat, what do you desire? Is financial freedom part of your desires? To be sincere, most people don't even desire it. They're just like anywhere belly face, anything goes, whatever will be, will be. When you desire something, you will know. If you see somebody who desires something, you will know. Okay? If you see somebody who truly desires, I desire to be healthy. Some people desire to be healthy. That's why they are very intentional about what they eat. They avoid processed food. They avoid canned drinks. They avoid many things because their desire is to stay healthy. If you see somebody who desires, to marry, you see the way they behave. It's a craving. If you see women, let me use women for example, when they are getting 25, 30, 40, 35 years old, their desire is very clear. They are not ready for any kind of relationship that does not lead to anywhere. They are very clear in what they want to achieve. You will know they are not wasting time. Do you understand? Question for you now is: do you actually desire financial freedom? The answer is yes. It will show from what you do. It will show from the way you think. Like I said, it will show what is your desire. Okay, let me give you an example. Two friends, they receive 2 million as bonus in their workplace. All right, two friends working in the same place, they receive 2 million naira as bonus. One of them will quickly buy a phone, a new phone, an iPhone, the latest version. The other one will think of investments, savings, investments, and protection. 5 years later, will look, or the outcome of their lives will become totally different. Why? Because their desires are different. Why would their outcome financially be different? Because their desires are different at the moment when they receive the 2 million naira bonus. Most people who work, most workers actually, work for somebody, or even if you're a business owner, they spend more time planning about December, Christmas, dirty December, more than they spend time planning for their retirement. Are you even thinking about your future when you stop working, when you're going to have to just relax, visit your children, when you are 50 and above, 50 and above, what will you be doing at that time? Are you planning for it? Let me think about this. Some people, they know exactly where they will be in December this year. This is just June, okay? By December, they know where they will be. They know how they will celebrate the Christmas, but they don't even know where their retirement income will come from. When you retire, when you are unable to run up and down to Alaba, to Oshodi market, to Ladiko market, importing goods here and there, when you are getting old, or when you stop, when you are fired, God forbid, or if you resign from your workplace, where would your income be coming from? Have you thought about that before? Has it occurred to you before? So that is a dangerous place to be if this is not part of your vision or your goals. All right, so question: if you receive 10 million, you now watching me, if you receive 10 million naira right now, what would you do with it? Think about this very well. If you receive 10 million naira right now, what will you do with it? Most people will say, I'm going to use it to clear my bills. I'm going to use that 10 million to pay my igbese, or to pay rent. There are many things you want to do, and most of them is spending. Or somebody who desires to create a future of financial bliss, the first thing that comes to your mind will be, how can I save, invest, and protect? That is the first thought. Desire, save, invest, protect. Are you getting what I'm saying? That is the first thought for somebody who has a plan for a financially secured future. The primary purpose of money is not for spending. The primary purpose of money is to make more money. Let me say it again. The primary purpose of money is not to be spent or for spending. The primary purpose of money is what? To make more money. You can spend the baby of the money. The babies, when the money you receive makes more money, then that new one is the baby money. That is the one that you should spend. When that becomes a culture and a lifestyle, you realize that you are gradually building and accumulating wealth, assets and wealth and all of that. So if you receive 10 million naira right now, what you do with that money shows where your desire is. For example, some insurance products, such as the savings plans and even annuity, and wealth transfer solution that helps you convert your desires into structured financial outcome. If you're in our community of healing tribe, you probably know what I'm saying. We have financial product that helps you achieve what I just said now, where you have both savings, investment, and protection all in one. No matter how small you choose, the amount you choose to put aside every time, every month, every quarter, and all of that. All right, so a dream without a financial vehicle remains a wish. Many people dream, but they don't have any financial vehicle, just a wish. Okay, that is number two, your desires. What you desire shapes your financial result. Let me quickly go to number three. I want to make a video. All right, three, your expectation. Remember, I said number one, if you're just joining us right now, number one is your thinking. Number two is your desire. Number three is what? Your expectations. Your expectations attract or determines your action. Your expectations influences your preparation also, and of course, actions as well. Many people who are currently working on a paid job, earning salaries, they expect the retirement to be difficult. Unconsciously, they expect retirement to be a tough time. In fact, I spoke with one retiree. I'm currently processing his annuities in Abuja. He has an automobile workshop in Lagos. When I spoke to him and I see the way he reasons about retirement, it blew my mind. This man he feels like retirement is a time for suffering. It's a time for multiplied financial results. It's a time for the millions. The way he talks, he's into left it, he's into automobiles, he's into importation of cars, he's into many things, and he's a retiree. He retired, but he has retired for a long time now, and he has not even gone to start any of his retirement benefit program. It is just now that he's thinking about even his pension, because he doesn't even need his pension. I'm telling you, this is the first time I'm going to see a retiree who tells me, Mr. Emmanuel, I don't need pension. In fact, if people can give me 100% of my savings in my RSA balance, I'll do it. But of course, that cannot happen. But he's saying that he knows what to do with the money. He just wants the 100%. And if you don't want to give him 100%, they keep the whatever he has. This man has over 20 million naira locked up in his RSA. It is a PFA. PFA means for the administrators. He said, I don't need that money. When I'm ready, I'll go. I said, okay, please go and get the money. Let help you process your annuity so that you can have additional inflow. And as I'm talking now, we are working on it. That is the mindset he has developed over the years. So retirement, many people who are listening to me right now, they believe unconsciously, they are expecting retirement time to be suffering time, to be difficult time. That is, they just expect it. They will not say it like I'm saying it, but deep down their heart, they expect it to be so. And because they expect it, they don't even prepare or go any extra mile. This is some of the silent internal drivers that determine your future wealth and financial bliss, but you don't know. That's just like you have a silent. Some of you know what they call silent killers in the health sector. So things like BP, blood pressure, high BP, low BP, they don't usually give signs, just kill the person. Do you understand? They're internal and they're very quiet until the person has an issue and he dies. In the same way, I'm talking to you today about the 5 internal drivers that determines your financial destiny. Whether you are working for somebody or you're a business owner or you're a retiree, but they are there. You may not know they are there, but they are there. I'm on number 3, your expectations. Okay, so some common statements like, my children will take care of me. Have you heard that before? My children will take care of me when I retire, when I'm elderly, when I'm old. God will provide. Have you heard that before? Something I mean, don't worry about it. Something will happen. Something will happen in the future. What we have, these are not plans. These are not a strategy. None of them is strategy. Itself is not a plan. Let me give you an example. A 30-year-old worker who expects to retire comfortably starts planning today. If you're 35 years or below or around that age and you expect to retire comfortably, you must start planning today. Even if you are 50, there is still something you can do, and I'm going there. If you are already retired and you're watching me right now, it's not late, so it's not over. There are things you need to know that can help you structure and plan, and you can begin to maximize your retirement age, even if you're already retired. Stay with me. A 55-year-old person who expects miracles waits until retirement happens. The difference is expectation. Expectation. Let me say it again. A 35-year-old worker who expects to retire comfortably starts planning now. A 35 or a 55-year-old person expects a miracle and just waits for retirement to happen. What miracle are you expecting when you can do something about it? So you see now, your expectations is the number three driver. Number three, expectations. So I want to ask you a question. If you're watching me right now, what monthly income would make you comfortable in retirement? If you, let's say you are retired today, right now, you're already a retiree, you have stopped working, you have stopped working actively, you have stopped doing business actively, you just want to relax, take it easy with yourself, travel abroad, visit all your children, your grandchildren. How much do you need? How much do you think will, as I mean, you are 55 years now or 50 years now, and then you are retired in 2026. That's where we are now. How much do you think is convenient or comfortable for you as a monthly income? Please type it for me. I want to see. Please go to the chat and just type. Is it 300,000 naira every month? Is it 500,000 naira every month? Is it 1 million naira every month? Just type whatever figure you think with the current economic situation in Nigeria today. Type what you think is reasonable for you, what you would like to have as a monthly income. Even if you are retired already, just type. Let me see. Okay. Now, while you are typing, the next thing I want to ask you is, what are you doing to create that income? What are you doing to create that income? Now, for those of you who are already retired, you know that an annuity plan is simply turning today's preparation into tomorrow's predictable outcome. If you're already retired, annuity comes in because it helps you to turn today's plan into tomorrow's predictable income. Because when you are on annuity as a retiree, you are not going to be running up and down. Your peace of mind has been taken care of no matter how long you live. Even if you grow to be 90 years, 100 years old, if you are on annuity, you have sorted that one out already. You're not going to be worried about losses in finances or economic down or whatever it is. Your income is guaranteed. One income source. That is why if you consider migrating to annuity so that you can have that sorted out. It pays you more than a program withdrawal. Annuity pays you higher than program withdrawal, and it gives you peace of mind, and it pays you for life. And it also serves as a will for your children, the easiest form of will, because your beneficiaries have easy access in the first 10 years of annuity to the balance if life happens during that first 10 years. And even if you survive the first 10 years, for the rest of your life, you keep getting the payments monthly. Very important I mentioned this. So retirement becomes less stressful when income is planned instead of hoped for. Okay, let me quickly go to number 4. What is the number 4 driver? Number 4 driver is what? Imagination. The word imagination simply means image formation. The word imagination means image what? Formation. See the future you want to build before you build it. Are you actually seeing the future? I can see about some of you watching me right now. Thank you for coming in live right now. If you are watching, I want to know your names, please, and where you are watching from. So if you don't mind, just type your name and where you're watching from. I will be glad to say hello to you and maybe call your name and just greet you on this live call right now. Okay. Yes. Then you can also type, oh yeah, if you're Abuja, Lagos, Kano, just know where you're watching from. Let me be sure where this, how far this is going. You can share the link with your friends and all. Okay. Number 4 is imagination. One of the most powerful exercises I give my friends or my prospects who are either dead or who are still working is that I ask them to close their eyes. For you now, you can close your eyes and imagine that you are 65 or 70 years or 75 years old today, right? What do you see? Just let's do it together. Close your eyes. Just listen to my voice, but close your eyes. You are 75 years, you are 60 years, you are 55 years today. What do you see? Do you see dependence, like you depending on somebody else, your children or your grandchildren, for survival? Do you see basic, there is debts everywhere? Do you see medical struggles for your medical bills? Do you see financial pressure? Or do you see freedom to travel abroad, travel around the world? Do you see a steady, great monthly income? Do you see time for your grandchildren? Do you see impact and legacy in your church, in your religious gatherings, in an NGO you want to start off, pioneer or work with? The future you see influences the action you take today. So what do you see? If you see these things back to back in your mind, it helps you to take actions today. Why your imagination is one of the key drivers of your financial future. Okay, now let me help you better. Imagine you are receiving 800,000 naira as monthly annuity income as a retiree. You are retired today, as in Nigeria, you are a retiree, and then you have 800,000 as a monthly income. Just imagine it. Is it possible? Don't worry about how much you are earning today if you are still working. Just imagine that every single month your annuity pays you 800,000 naira and you are in 2026 and you are a retiree. You have retired and you are earning 800. Imagine what life would be like. If you are a retiree and you are on annuity and you are earning less than that, don't worry, I have a plan for you. If you are a retiree and you are still on program withdrawal, better come over to annuity and you begin to earn higher. But whatever your figure is right now, I have something else I'll tell you what to do. If you're already retired, okay, stay with me to the end. So think about that. You own your house. The house you are living in right now is your own, fully paid for. You're not paying rent for anybody. In fact, I spoke to one of my retiree friends who is on annuity at the moment, the last retiree, one of the last retiree prospects that called us on phone and we helped them process the annuity. He was on program withdrawal before with the PFA, but when he heard about these things I'm sharing with you, he said, Mr. Emmanuel, I want to go over to annuity. So I gave him the information he needed and we moved him to annuity and he began earning. He said to me, Mr. Emmanuel, one of the things I'm grateful for in life is that I am no more paying house rents. He said to me, Mr. Emmanuel, any retiree who is paying house rent, he will still shake it. If you are a retiree and then the house where you live in is your own, you don't pay, you don't know what God has done for you. That's what he told me. And I said, I agree with you, sir. I agree with you, sir. That is the truth. As I'm talking now, one of my retiree his friend is calling me, but I can't take this call. I'll have to call him back after this webinar. Okay, this person calling me is an Alhaji. He is in Mina, Niger State. Sorry, I can't take your call now, sir. I'll call you after the webinar. We are currently processing his annuity with NLPC. Okay, give me a second. Let me just tell him. I'll chat him. I'll call him after now. So, are you able to? Sorry, just a minute. A call. Oh, sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, just wanted to tell him I'll come back. Okay, are you able to do that? Are you able to? How about you having a house of your own? How about your children doing well? All your medical bills are. Imagine that. Just right now, begin to imagine. Even if you're still working with somebody, or you own a business and you're not retired yet, imagine that. All of these things are your reality. How do you feel about it? Now, let me ask you, what are you doing today to make that kind of a future true or real? Is there anything you're doing today? that will make what I just explained. You have your house, you have your cars, you're not paying house rent, you have every month as income for doing nothing. Just stay like that as an elderly man or woman, and then you're fine, no medical bill pressure. Don't you like it? Can you just imagine it? And if that is the case, what are you doing today to make it true? Now, question I have for you watching me right now. When you imagine retirement, what is the first picture that comes to your mind? Is it fear or freedom? Please type it on the comment. I want to see the answer. Don't lie about this. Just be honest and say, when you think about retirement, what comes to your mind? Is it fear or freedom? Even if you are retired, now that you are retired, are you confident in your freedom? Nobody's calling you. Hey, where are you? Come to the office. Nobody's pushing you up and down as an employee. Are you actually free in the other area of finance? Right now that you're retired, or somebody? That's a very big question. So if you are still working, if you are still a worker somewhere, you need to understand all of that. Number 4, 5, and the last is decision making. Your financial decision. Your financial decision. Hold on a minute, please. Your financial decision. Your financial, are you there? Okay. Consistent financial decisions determine long-term outcomes. When you make financial decisions consistently, it determines your outcome in the long term. This goes without saying. All right? Thinking alone is good, but it's not enough. Desiring, like I said, number 2, desiring is not enough. Expecting is good, but it's not enough. Imagination or imagining good things alone is good, but it's not enough. Eventually, number 5 is action. You must act. You must take steps. Example, two workers who are earning 500,000 naira at the moment in their workplace. Worker A saves nothing. He invests nothing. He has no kind of insurance savings plan. He has no retirement plan on this side. Worker B saves regularly. He invests consistently. He has insurance savings back plan. He uses insurance strategically. He plans his retirement intentionally. After 20 years, their results cannot be the same. It's impossible. Are you following what I'm saying? It is not possible. Their results will be different. Now, the formula is simple. Your future wealth is largely influenced by all of these things I have said. So look at the screen. I want to show you the wealth formulas around up. Your thinking plus your desire plus your expectation and your imagination plus consistent action. I'll take it again. Your thinking, your desire, your expectation, your imagination, and consistent action. These are the 5 drivers I said. Thinking, desire, expectation, imagination, and consistent action. This is the formula for wealth. This is the formula for your wealth creation and preservation. Most people spend 35 years preparing for working. Most people, these same people, they spend only 35 days preparing for retirement. That's an error. Retirement is not an event. Is a financial project. Your future is not an event. It is a project, a long term. It will happen. Everybody will get elderly, will get old at some point when they cannot go to 9 to 5 anymore or do their business anymore. All right? And the earlier you start to plan for these things, the easier and better it will be. Okay, as I wrap up this session today, I want to ask you to do something. If you are between the ages of 30 and 60 and you are not sure whether your current plans can sustain your retirement lifestyle, I want you to send me a message right now. My phone number should be somewhere. Let me put it on the screen, just a minute. Yes, you can see my number on the screen here, 0806. Okay, it's also on the slide. You can call, reach out to me immediately, or send a WhatsApp message and say retirement. Just type to my DM on WhatsApp retirement. Okay, if you want a plan that can help you with the lifestyle of finance, I can show you the products we have that can help you plan a gradual savings, insurance-backed savings, so that you are saving, you're protecting, and you're investing at the same time, no matter the amount. We can start with your current level, irrespective of your income right now. Okay. Number two thing I want to do before I end. Okay, still on number one. Okay, quickly. Number two, if you would like a free retirement income projection showing you how much you're going to need for retirement and all of that, I can also give you a plan. If you want to move to annuity, you are currently retired and your program withdrawal, you want to move to annuity, call me right now and let's show you the money you are losing all this while. You're losing a lot of money for not being on annuity. You are losing money, and the other benefit that goes with annuity, I'm going to share them with you, and I can help you migrate or onboard to annuity. If you have any questions, drop them on the comments. I'll answer them, and if you have any concern, you can call me. I'll be able to answer and provide clarity for you. Okay, so don't forget, in our community, we are building a community of 2,000 intentional persons who are going to commit to a savings culture. The tenure is 6 years tenure, no matter the amount, 100k, 200k, 500k, 900k, 1.5 billion, that's whatever you're comfortable with. We're going to hold your hands and guide you and hold you accountable and responsible to save consistently. It's not the money that you can withdraw easily. All right, it's not no ATM card. This account will be created in your name, domiciled in Heirs insurance with a UPA backing, and then that account will give you the app, the Heirs insurance, we call it the Simple Life app. From anywhere in the world, you can access your savings and your insurance back savings. And when you are saving this money, you have your family protected with several millions, depending on the amount you are saving actually, and then how old you are at the time. Okay, so we can set this up for you so you can join the community. In that community, we have other things we do besides just we offer trainings, we offer guidance and opportunities. It's a closed community. So, but to be part of that community, you must have a policy with us who can help you stop buying. So reach out to me immediately. I'll show you the steps to making this a reality. So thank you so much for watching. If you joined us, this is the 5 drivers, the 5 inner wealth drivers that determine your financial future. Bye for now.